Yes, dear audience, my dear students, very dear to and very dear and near to my heart, my students, the aspirants to know a lot of things regarding or directly related to enhancement of personality traits, the how to inculcate, how to train, how to give impetus, how to give and re energize the functionality of embedded leadership traits in a personality. So, this you would like to understand, and this you want to apply to your training models. Once you will be shaping the personalities, you will be imbibing, you will be planting the seed of successes in the leadership qualities of your leaders, of your students, of your budding future leaders, whether to join Pakistan Army or to join Pakistan Navy or very, very important to join Pakistan Air Force, because leadership everywhere proves its worthiness wherever the leadership is. The magnetic transformation or the change or the transmitting effect that does bring in the change, and then the led by leaders are automatically doing and giving their best to contribute the ultimate aim to keep the nation, to keep the country, to keep the flag, to keep the name, to keep the iconic history of that nation right at the zenith, on the top. Mind you, that war, what all we are talking, what all we are discussing, we are in fact, revising our understanding, our comprehension, our knowledge, our capability, how to enhance English communication skills. The spoken word, the written word, how to have beautifully, spoken, beautifully written, both the expressions, but through the medium of English language. Going back to that important thing, and before I continue, I would like to request my all the audience to just have a beautiful, excellent, that is the presented by Pakistan Military Academy. This was the beautiful Sword of Honor, the replica of Sword of Honor presented to me, because this is the memorable reminiscence of my outstanding services rendered to Pakistan Military Academy Kakul. That is why replica was awarded to me when I had to join my next place of duty, that was Command and Staff College, Quetta. It was there, the replica of Sword of Honor, it was given to me, and now the actual Sword of Honor, that has also been awarded to the best cadet there at PMA from 153rd PM long course. And this is how that the academy senior under officer was awarded. He was the winner of the whole course senior, the top man, the top cadet, the top gentleman cadet, who stood almost right on the top as far as physical training, academic training, intellectual training, and then, of course, weapon training, and the sociability. As I told you people, it was in fact revolving around five important digits, five important assessment ways, methodology, and then of course there at PMA, how the personalities are formed, how they are changed into the iron, iconic leaders to prove their worth in the heat of battlefields, wherever they would be, on land, on water, or they are in the space, in the air, whatever was. In fact, leader is leader, commander is commander. The leading impulses, the leading psyche, the leading capability, the leading proficiency, the leading competence, the leading spark, the leading what I personally I have undergone an experience of dealing with the leaders, that the leaders, they are born, but through the environments, through the training, they also inculcate their obtained qualities, their cultivated qualities, qualities from others, from teachers, from groomers, from environments, from the company. And after the passing out, when they, this 153rd PM long course officers, after passing out, you see, very soon they will land in their respective battalions, in their respective units, in their respective more than family is important places who are supposed to be and which are supposed to be very near and dear to their hearts. All the passed out officers on Friday, they got the commission and very soon they will land in their units. What are those qualities? The further ownership of their unit. For example, it's very important to understand ownership of their battalion, regimentalism, the esprit de corps. A lot of, you see, things are there that they have to keep polishing, they have to keep improving, they have to keep doing a lot of work on their trained qualities, because now it has been very carefully coached, groomed, trained, and have been placed in their personality. Now, the environmentally, professionally, and regimentally, they have to seek further guidance. They have to struggle a lot. They have to put in their hard work. They have to put in their continuous and continual efforts, personal efforts, and then regimental efforts, collectively, individually. They have to improve upon and keep on rising to the heights of a true Pakistani armed forces officers, armed forces leaders, and inshallah, God willing, they will continue to travel on the true footprints of their all those great leaders. Even today, they are also there in their uniform. Permit me to share it with you that law MS is there revolving around all the qualities. But here are 14 letters, very important letters, dear students, I would like to share with you, because English revision, grammar learning, and English grammar learning, English construction of sentences, that learning, English use of tenses, that is there we are learning, we are revising, but with it we are also, you see, learning few traits, few important qualities of a remarkable leader, whether in CVs, leader in uniform or in uniform, whether in any of the uniforms, in khaki uniform, in blue uniform, in white uniform, or in CVs, whatever is the place, irrespective of the place, they are in fact true leaders. They are specimen of true leadership. It's very important. So directly, I would like to give you 14 letters. J, J, D, I, D, T, I, E, B, U, C, K, L, E. I repeat. Rather, permit me to share with my students that JJ did tie buckle. I repeat, JJ did tie buckle. All 14 letters, if they are written or they are placed in sequence, then there is a mnemonic acronym which appears. Mnemonic acronym which is JJ did tie buckle. J, J, D, I, D, T, I, E, buckle. B, U, C, K, L, E. Yes, dear students, you might have noticed that all these spoken sentences by me just 5 minutes back, all the sentences, English construction of certain sentences I have spoken. There are certain tenses, and then of course the rules of grammar has been reused by me, but with it a very important information in disguise or under the cover that is also passed on to you people, to my students. Now this mnemonic acronym has been used by me, but it has got, or it is to share with you, or it is to remind you all that what are those 14 traits or character traits or the personality traits are those important qualities, leadership qualities in a leader that we are to discuss one by one. First are two J's. The two J's are two J's stands for these alphabets J's. Two J's are in fact the justice, and the second J, judgment. Justice and judgment. The both J's, both qualities, both leadership qualities, both character traits in a leader, in fact, are prerequisites without which a leader cannot be called a leader. Until and unless a leader uses, he demonstrates, he believes, a leader demonstrates and practically doing it, applying it in his routine, in his morning, evening, individually and collectively, everywhere. The leader is to use these two qualities, justice and judgment. And then as did, D-I-D. Now, first D stands for dependability. And then as I, initiative. And the second D stands for decisiveness. Dependability, and then of course the initiative and decisiveness. Now did, these are the three letters: dependability, initiative and decisiveness. All these are there, and to follow is tie TIE. First T stands for the tact, then as I, integrity, and E stands for enthusiasm. And last but not the least, because we have to have completion of all the 14 letters as leadership qualities. So the last six are B stand buckle. Buckle, B stands for bearing, then as U stands for unselfishness, C stands for courage, K stands for knowledge, and LE, second last letter L, stands for loyalty. Last but not the least, true that 14 character traits, the leadership qualities are there numerically, but there are few more qualities later on in my other video I will discuss. But at this time we are confined to only these 14 qualities, and the last is endurance. I very quickly repeat it. Yes, justice, judgment, dependability, initiative, decisiveness, tact, the integrity, enthusiasm, bearing, unselfishness, courage, knowledge, loyalty, and endurance. Come on, dear audience, let's discuss one by one how to develop, how to foster, how to have these qualities in all the leaders. Let us discuss with the 14. Here are the 14 marine. There are 14 qualities that you have to have, and these 14 qualities without which it is just not possible that you become a true leaders. Yes, dear audience, first is the justice. The justice is in fact the fairness. Justice is in fact the impartiality. Justice is in fact the consistency in rewarding or in punishment. Now this is very, very important that you have to have justice in you. Then is the judgment. And what is judgment? What is this quality directly related to a special trait in a leader as his leadership quality? This is in fact a leader's ability to weigh facts and make sound, logical decisions. That is the capability of judgment. Very carefully, that is embedded in a leader's personality, and he takes care of this quality of judgment. Then as dependability. Yes, dear audience, it's very important. Being reliable, ensuring proper performance of duty, and then of course coming up to your spoken and given promises. The spoken word is fulfilled. The spoken commitment or given commitment is fulfilled. You come up to your way of pledge. It is your way of commitment. Once you commit, you fulfill your commitment. That is the beauty, and that is for which you are a dependable man. Dependability is very important for you. And then is very, very interesting. You have to have 14 qualities, mind you. We are discussing initiative. Leadership quality of initiative is prerequisite for an ideal leader, for a successful leader, for a leader who is to ensure 100% follow up, 100% obedience, 100% okayed and yes manship from his or her under command. Because taking action in the absence of orders or in the absence of guidance. This is very, very important, that you have to have a leadership quality of how to initiate. You become initiator. You become a man and a symbol of initiation. That you, without or absence or being away from the decision making or the decision makers or the policy makers, how you have to prove your this leadership quality, that you are fittingly fit material in absence of anybody above you is not present, and you are there to take care of almost your junior leaders, your equal leaders, your colleagues, and your followers, your men and women under your command. You have to take initiative. But the initiative must be judgmental, must be justifiable, must be, you see, it is dependable, it must be pure, it is for the better and collective benefit of almost everybody. That is the quality that you have to take initiative. You become initiator, and people, your men, your colleague, and then finally later on your initiated action is also owned by your leaders, by your superiors, commanders, when the results would be put up to them. Then next quality, very important, it's very important, that is the decisiveness, ability to make decisions promptly and announce them clearly. Clarity of mind and promptness, spontaneous, readily available to come out with some solution to the problem, with something which is desirable. You keep your fingers right on the pulse of your men, the collective unit or the collective thought or the collective opinion or the collective desire or collective wanting, or that is the call of the time, or maybe they are expecting what is likely to be decided by you, or maybe, but you do not delay your decisions. Delaying is half failure. Remarkable quotable quote. If delay is there, you are half failed in your mission. So decisiveness is, in fact, the ability to make decisions promptly and announce them clearly. There must not be any doubt. There must not be any confusion. There should be a firm stand on one's decided issue, decided declaration, that you as a leader, you decide, because without wasting and delaying, wasting time, delaying the decision, you promptly decide, and then finally it is decided by you because of your leadership quality, because of your leadership training, because you are leader, because previously I have already talked about initiative, dependability, justice, judgment, lot of things were there. You are the man of all these qualities. And then very important, very important, connected with this decisiveness is yet another quality of being tactful. It is the tact. How to be tactful, how to be little bit wise enough to deal with the problems, or with environmental problems, or human problems, or human psyche, or man management, or the psychological outcome of certain trouble areas of human beings, of human lives. So how you tactfully handle that, and dealing with others without creating offense, without creating any physical, physical act, or without physically offending somebody and getting offended or offending somebody, you in fact deal with the situation and you come out very smoothly. You sail through the situational requirement and situational tactful handling. You are very, very tactful, even there in the battlefield or during the peacetime, but you are very, very tactful. One of the 14 qualities, leadership qualities that you have to ensure and you have to practice it. Last but not the least, further we have to dwell on these 14 qualities. Then is the next, integrity. What is integrity? True that we know the definition of integrity, that integrity is the uprightness of character. It is the uprightness of character. It is honesty of a man. It is the honesty of a woman. It is the sound moral principles on which you are performing your duties. You are dealing with your men. It is the uprightness. But permit me to share it with you as a teacher. A teacher would like to make you understand by giving example of integrity, that what is integrity, how to understand the crux, how to understand the gist, how to understand the true spirit or the true meaning of integrity. I would like to give you two examples, that I am holding a brick made of clay in my right hand, and I am holding another brick that is very well prepared, hard, and it is there right in the fire. In the fire, it has been burnt into, it has been converted into unbreakable, unchangeable brick is there in my left hand. See, both the bricks are there, I am holding it. And the made of clay, not very strong, not very unbreakable, breakable brick is there with my right hand, and I drop it on the ground. It falls down. Brick falls down. There on the ground, it perishes into pieces. It gets broken into pieces, and there is yet another brick, a hard brick, a very well prepared brick, a stony brick that is in my hand. I also drops and leaves and throws it on the ground, and this brick also falls down there on the ground. It means does not get into pieces. It is neither broken nor gets into pieces. Gentlemen, these are two bricks. Now this brick, the stronger, is in fact the brick of integrity. And this which is broken into pieces, it is the brick of absence of integrity. There is no integrity in this brick, but there is integrity in this brick, exactly applicable to the human personality, truly applicable to character trait of human being, to our character trait, integrity of a personality of a leader, that you are very strong, unbreakable, changeable. Once you are there, the integral part of your inner soul, your inner personality, you're connected with the true specimen of pure personality inside your heart, and the heart is connected with the mind, and everything is there exactly the one or the oneness or the sameness that is there, and you are true to yourself, true to your action, true to your walking, true to your thinking, true to your looks, true to your looking, true to your behaving, true to your dealing, true to your tactful handling. That is there that you are a man of integrity. Then very important, gentlemen. Next in the sequence is enthusiasm. And what is enthusiasm? We all know sincere interest and exuberance in your performance of duties. Exuberance, then is interest, how to generate interest, how to give clear, how to have enthusiastically, you have to get involved in your activity. You have to have a beautiful, personal, pure touch of your feeling, of your soft skills, of your very strong belief that you are inwardly, your spirit, your soul, your inner self also embraces the same very experience, as if you either you are there to own it as the overall or the wholesomeness of your personality, that is there revolving your actions, revolving your leadership traits and all that. And very important, once you are using your integrity, you are using tactfulness, you are also their enthusiasm is there, enthusiastically you are using. It means, where is the bearing? Bearing is creating a favorable impression through personal appearance and conduct. Through your conduct, through your personal appearance, through your... Permit me to share it with you here at Pakistan Military Academy, Kakul, and at all the academies, military academies, all the Air Force academies, all the naval academies, all the places where you have to be exactly true in your appearance, personal appearance, and your personal conduct. Because favorable impressions through personal appearance and conduct, your bearing, your leadership bearing, your, you see, leading from the front bearing, your giving, transmitting, your inscribing, your touchable, visible, and your feelable, that you are, in fact, from your heart. What comes from the heart goes into the heart, sort of thing is happening once. The bearing is also there with you, with your qualities and all that. So permit me to share it with me. The next quality of your 14 package of leadership trait that I was talking about, and now it is really, gentlemen, I must say that unselfishness is also there as a leader, providing for one's own comfort at the expense of others. You are avoiding, you are in fact providing your own comforts at the expense of others, means that you are in fact selfish. But if you say no, you avoid it, then you become unselfish. It means that there is a total, what I should say, total involvement, and there is no any greedy greedy back at the back of your mind. There is no greediness. There is no selfish motive. There is no notion, greedy notion. It's, you see, the unselfishness of your character, of your leadership qualities, that you are very strong. You are, along with being man of integrity, being man of tactfulness, being man of justice, the man of judgment, being man of officer like qualities are there. So many things are there, but unselfishness is also there to take care, to to further re-energize leadership quality or other leadership qualities. The impetus is provided by this, and unselfishness is there. Now, very, very important, very, very important. True that the lion is true. A lion is a brave animal, the king of the jungle. But there are, you see, a certain construction of sentences in which you use the figure of speech. There are two figures of speech in English language, as we know. So I will give my complete video on figure of speech, but here I would like to discuss, and I would like to give difference between two figures of speech. One is simile in English language, the other is metaphor. What is simile and what is metaphor? Simile is that you as a leader, you fight like a lion. You are a lion in the battlefield. Now you see, both the examples are there, but the earlier is the example of simile, the later is the example of metaphor. In the later example, you are metaphorically, you are using the bravery. You are using and you are referring to the courage, the bravery, the ever readiness to face the jungle, to face the fear, to face the and jump into the fire. If there is some victory that is to embrace, that is to kiss, you jump into the fire, fire of anything stopping you not to do it. And yes, dear audience, dear students, very near and dear to my heart, my dear students, that is the leadership quality of courage. What is courage? Important thing that you must know: recognizing fear of danger or criticism, but proceeding with calmness, with, you see, momentum, with serenity of mind, with a belief, with a total trust in yourself and in the Almighty God who created you, that I will get it, I will win it, I will do it, I will myself with my men, with my women as a leader. You believe in it, staunch belief in that. So the quality of courage is very important for you to have, recognizing fear of danger or criticism, but proceeding with calmness, with serenity of mind. That is one of the qualities. Then as next is very, very important. As you, me, we all are, in fact, we are increasing our knowledge. We are increasing and expanding our knowledge about something, about the leadership qualities. So, leader is supposed to be knowledgeable. He is supposed to be in possession of all the information, all the knowledge, all awareness is very, very important regarding everything that is you are surrounded by. You must have the knowledge, you must have the information, you must have the prior knowledge about almost everything around you, or about the lead, about the men, about the women, about the under command, about everything, even to the extent of knowing your enemy before the battle. You know the battlefield. That is the dictum here. That's important. Very, very important the soft skill that we must understand, and that is important prerequisite for a leader: loyalty. Yes, your leadership quality and the loyalty is there. Faithfulness to country, unit, seniors, subordinates, to your Pakistan, to your regiment, to your unit, to your identity, whether you are in a unit, whether you are in a section, or you are in a platoon, you are in a company, you are in a battery, you are in a regiment, you are in a unit, you are in a brigade, you are in a division, you are in a corps, you are in an army, wherever you are organizationally, whatever is the size of that unit in which you are, or the formation, the size of the formation in which you are, or the department within the unit, department within the formation, whatever is there, you have to have loyalty. You are supposed to be loyal to that unit. Then, as they say, that endurance is important, the mental and physical stamina to withstand stress. There are certain, stressors. There are certain important stressful situations. How situationally you have to deal with that, your capability and your readiness to have and to deal with stresses, or with stressors, or with every excess of everything is bad. That principle, and that is to be applied to the stresses or the attacks of certain situational stresses that are launched on you, these are imposed on you. You have to deal with that. And then, very, very important thing that one has talked about, the all the 14 traits. We are supposed to have a 14 character traits, 14 important leadership qualities in our personality, through which you can ensure your total command, your trust, your obedience, your yesmanship is dependent on these 14 qualities of yours. And you have to inculcate these qualities in your junior leadership, in your equal leadership, or in your the budding leadership, in your men. All these things, because there would be, starting from section commander, then is the platoon commander, then is the company commander, then is the battery commander, or the squadron commander, or there is a unit commander, or the commanding officer. We call it commanding officer, COs, or officer commanding OCs. Then is the brigade commander, then is the divisional commander. We call it brigade commander. The GOC, general officer commanding, the division commander, and then is the corps commander, commanding a corps. So this is how that you have to have all these 14 qualities in you. And these leadership qualities, if are there with prayers of the next, with the training during peacetime, is to pay dividend. Rather, the quotable quote I would like to conclude and finish my video today, that if you sweat in peace, you save your blood in war. I thank you. God bless you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Khuda Hafiz.